Hey everyone, my word for this moment here is I was listening to this sermon and it talked about going through an undesirable moment. And the gentleman spoke about how we turn to things that are not of God. And we tend to want to lean back to those things that we're comfortable with, even especially the bad ones. We lean back to them. I myself am guilty of that because, I'm still in the flesh and I'm still struggling. But the more you lean on God, the more you trust Jesus to help you through it. And the way that I find to really get more closer to God and seek Him more and more is by studying His Word and listening to like-minded individuals and people that want to know God closely as I do and want to speak about Him and want to speak life into you about your walk with Christ. So I fill myself with that, especially in those moments where I feel really, really weak and I feel down. I turn to God more. I turn and I listen to His words and I listen to others that speak about Christ in such a manner that it uplifts me, it builds me, it makes me feel better than I was feeling before I chose to, listen to God, listen to His words, listen to others that are delivering the good news like I'm delivering the good news. I turn to Him and I allow Him to give me that community of people that want to inspire, want to uplift, want to help others along the way of getting that personal one-on-one relationship with our Heavenly Father. And it just encouraged me and inspired me to get on here right now and just give this word of encouragement that, hey, if you're going through a struggle, regardless of what the struggle may be, just turn to God, speak to Him, allow Him to answer you, and even if you're seeking the answer right then, have patience because, they love to say Rome wasn't built in a day, but I say the earth wasn't built in a day. God didn't create you in a day, so you got to have patience, be patient, and know that in your patience, you're learning how to trust Him more. You're leaning to Him more and not on yourself or on any man, and especially not the enemy, the devil. You're leaning to God and allowing God to use you and allowing Him to take you to a level higher than you have ever experienced on your own. So, again, in your moment of weakness, turn to God. In your moment of weakness, turn to God. In your moment of rejoicing, turn to God. In every moment of your life, turn to God, is what I'm saying. Hey, listen, have a great, awesome, and beautiful day today. And remember, as you go forth, be not afraid to encourage others, even with a simple smile. I love you guys.